Hello. Some of you may have seen our newscast. Now we'll show you behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, seasoned newsmen who can bring the 24-hour happenings into your living room firsthand.
Yo, we back. We are back.
Yeah, we in here, bro. We in here, man.
Hey, biggest box office opening of all time, bro. Spiderman, brand new day. You saw this bad boy today, man.
Yeah,
man. That shit was hitting for you.
Yeah, hey, listen, bro. I keep it a buck, man. Like I said in the Discord, I'm comfortable with calling this a 9 out of 10, bro.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that. Because the question you asked was, is it better than No Way Home?
Yep.
And I really had to put some thought into that. Like, No Way Home, I feel, is a great movie, but there's more smoke and mirrors with No Way Home. There was more window dressing. Like, the nostalgia of that being the Spider-Man All-Star game was always going to be enough to get people in theaters. That was always going to be enough for it to make whatever it was going to make. That movie being a good movie on top of all of the other things was like interest. You know what I'm saying? That was like accrued interest on a 20-year investment in the IP of Spider-Man in live action films, right? That was like the payoff for the 3 Spider-Man movies, the 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies, and what they did to kind of revamp that character in the MCU. So that makes it a great film on top of being a great moment, right? But with Brand New Day, I put that in a different category because this is the first time in the MCU that I feel that they told a complete story about Peter Parker, or a complete story involving that character within the confines of what they're doing in the MCU. You know, we're never going to get another Spider-Man. This is my opinion. This is just my opinion. We're never going to get another live action Spider-Man movie that does what. And Big Hirsch, what up, Big Hirsch?
Hey, Triple H.
Big
Man,
Hirsch.
what's y'all Negroes doing up this late? 10-12 talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah. We getting right into it, brother. We getting right into it, Hirsch. So, but what I was gonna say is that this was the most complete live action story that they've told in the MCU, given that they can't do a Spider-Man movie without it being Spider-Man and friends. They can't do one without tacking on a lot of other characters to set up other things that they want to set up. But this was the best version of that I think they've done so far. I can't really complain about it, bro. The only
it was the best out of the 3.
I agree with you on that. I
No. I'm asking. I haven't seen the movie. I don't care about spoilers, so if y'all talk about it, that's fine. But that was the best out of the 3.
Because I would say that it's the best out of. I'll probably rewatch this before I rewatch
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yes.
I heard that this was going to get a lot of rewatches, and I was shocked.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because who do they have in this? My thing was how the numbers going to look, because who was the headliner for this? And it really, I mean, he had a bunch of his rogues gallery, but I heard they showed up, 2 to 3 minutes, and it was out.
Opening montage. That was it. Get him in, get him out.
But Jean Grey showing up as really the bad guy here was like bad taste in my mouth. But I'm gonna have to find some time. I'm gonna go see it. But I'm shocked it did that well. I didn't expect for it to do bad, but $1 billion in a weekend? Come on.
So what that tells me is that and I think y'all might get a kick out of this statement that I'm gonna make here, right? The new Clark Kent is Peter Parker. That's Clark Kent, bro. The new Superman is Spider-Man. That's the character or the IP that's getting everybody in theaters to do what they wanted to do as far as box office.
Whew, man. I mean, Spider-Man's always been okay, not always, but
I actually like that quote.
He's been more popular than Superman.
Yep.
For like since probably what the 80s, 90s, at least the 90s for sure. Now I wasn't expecting to beat Endgame's box office gross like at all, like because like you said, like we just had Toby and Andrew in the last one, and like her said, who's the headliner in this one? We got Hulk, Punisher, Zendaya back.
My bad. Go ahead, brother.
Oh no, I mean that was pretty much it, and a whole bunch of villains that we didn't even know how much screen time they're going to get.
Right, but to answer that question, this is what the crazy part of it is, though. The headliner was Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's true.
Spider-Man was the headliner. You know, I didn't think a year ago. We didn't think that what was said online about this movie was going to equate to $1 billion in one weekend. We did not see that coming, bro. But
nope.
It's good to be wrong sometimes, and it's even better to be surprised.
Yeah.
You know?
We're not gonna get Miles live action for another 10 years. That's out of there.
Well, they did talk about Tom Holland did talk about the handoff. And he knows, it's like Robert Downey Jr. doesn't have to deal with this. But he knows, at the same point, I'm gonna have to hand this off.
Man,
and honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the only thing that Sony is able to do right. Because look at everything else they're trying to do. Which is all you have to do is add Tom Holland into you can't add him into the all female one because it was not because they're female but the movie was just bad. Madam Web. You add him in there, it helps. But then they're smart. They know. Listen, we got a good thing. It's really good. Let's not mess this up because we try to get greedy. But just don't make those films. Even the Venom films weren't great.
No,
you had Tom Holland, you might make a lot more money. Is Tom Holland the best sell? Is Tom Holland better than the director, the writer? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I think. Go ahead, brother. You got it. No. I was just gonna say, at this point, I think the IP of Spider-Man, everything that they've been building to establish that character as the top dog in the superhero genre, we're seeing that pay off now. Like, that's what we're getting right now. It's been a 10-year journey with Tom Holland. It doesn't feel like it.
Damn, yeah, it has.
But, like, it's really been a 10-year journey, bro. Like, up to date, as of today, he's played that character in more movies than the two previous actors that carried that before.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Toby might be tied. Keep in mind, Toby did 3.
Right.
Yeah. And then he did 1 with Tom Holland.
Right.
He wasn't a headliner.
You right. And
so
listen,
4.
And
you're not gonna count Civil War and Infinity War.
Never mind. You're right.
That's cheating. I mean,
it's cheating, but
yeah.
No, you're right.
But Hirsch, you ain't seen it yet.
Bro, I got these little kids, and I can't get out the house, man. Like I gotta find some time to get out the house. I might be able to. And plus, I would take one of my girls to go see it with me, but I don't want her to have nightmares. I know people will say, "Oh, she's not gonna have nightmares. It's not that bad," but they have nightmares about it. So I'm gonna have to wait. And plus, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think I don't want to say fatigue, but I've already read what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go and enjoy it, but there's no rush like it was a decade ago. Like, I got you. I never forget when Spider-Man 3 came out with Tobey Maguire. It
was hot.
I took off half a day of the work. I took off all morning just to go watch that film because that's how important it was to me. But
right.
2007. Was it 20-year anniversary next year?
Yeah.
20-year anniversary, Spider-Man 3 next year.
Okay,
Jeez.
so Donovan, let me ask you this though. So I called a 9 out of 10. Like, how you calling it, bro?
I was gonna give it 8.
Okay.
I was gonna give it 8. Because I felt like the Jean Grey stuff, like it's like a half Spider-Man movie, half MCU.
It's
right?
an X-Men pilot episode.
It's like they squeezed in the X-Men pilot episode in there. And I wanted, honestly, man, I kind of wanted to see them go further with the Man Spider aspect, man. Like, he got the black eyes, he got the organic webbing. I was like, I know
That's
they weren't
as far
going to
as
give him.
they went.
Yeah.
They weren't going to give him 6 arms. They didn't give him the full transformation.
6 arms, though.
It was a power up.
It was a power up. It's a cheat, it's a power up, man. Like,
wait,
I was
Frank
expecting like a
Castle
nightmare sequence.
Frank Castle didn't get the armor, War Machine armor.
No. I thought he was gonna pull it out for the finale. I thought he was gonna pull out that War Machine armor out of nowhere, but
that's a good point.
Get it.
I didn't think about that.
They held back and they still killed.
They still kill. But I mean, that's inside baseball. Not a lot of people know about Man Spider.
Right.
That's for the purists.
So let me ask you this then: if they would have done that, if they would have leaned too far into that aspect of it, would that have been a little bit too much like what they did with Raimi and Spider-Man 2?
They basically copied Spider-Man 2. You had the whole elevator sequence, him falling down the alleyway with the webbing.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of did Spider-Man 2 2.0.
Yeah.
2.5 in a sense. Anyway, his powers, like, it was the opposite. Instead of him losing his powers, he was so focused on being Spider-Man, he was gaining more power. So I like that aspect. And then the Jean Grey, like, bro, like, Jean Grey, this bitch is a menace, dog. Like,
yeah,
she's a menace. I mean, she got people killed.
Yeah,
she was.
How do you
sadistic.
come back from that though? You're supposed to be an X-Men now. How do you come back?
Yeah,
I think. Okay, you want to get into that?
So I mean, Troy had a good brother Troy in our Discord. He got a good suggestion. It should have been Rogue instead of Jean, because Rogue was a villain, and then she turned into the X-Men. She became a hero. So they were very like apprehensive about her joining the team because she had a dark history.
You would have made more money. You would have made more money too.
Then Rogue took Hulk's powers, Spider-Man's powers, whoever's powers, but but they wanted the
safe. It was Jean Grey is a safe, and with the yellow and green, you caught that too, right?
Yeah. I knew this shit about a year ago, man. I fucking knew it was Jean Grey, man.
Yeah.
So they have it. So there's the redhead actress from Stranger Things podcast. So like, man, it's fucking Jean Grey, dude.
So, but with that being said, and that's a safe introduction to the X-Men and the MCU. I mean, there's some things I picked up on there too, in that the two of them ran away from somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their mother dropped them off somewhere. I wonder where they ran away from. Where you think they ran away from?
Probably that Blade movie because the script was so bad.
No, I'm saying like the backstory of Jean Grey is going to be that her and her sister were taken to the Mutant Academy. They didn't like being there and they left.
Could be.
Or
Mr. Sinister now is going after Jean instead of Scott.
Right. But the backstory for Jean Grey, and if I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. But if I'm right, just remember, in my mind, her and her sister were already on the run from somewhere. They left somewhere. Their mother took them somewhere after she discovered they were mutants. So she got to that version of the character doesn't seem like one that's going to be going along and getting along with Charles Xavier at the school in upstate New York.
They're gonna spice her up. She ain't gonna be the Girl Scout. They're gonna spice. She already spiced up.
They did the same thing with Wolverine. Wolverine, they found him in a
right
and beating up a bunch of people. He, she'll fall in line.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've seen some people get upset with the casting of the X-Men.
Yep.
All right.
And I think that people just forget that we X-Men is white. I mean, I know y'all think there's like 6 storms on the team, and
Right.
but that's what the X-Men are about. Nah. I don't think we're gonna get no Wolverine.
And bro, and Hirsch, let me say one thing about that. Let me just add on to that because I don't disagree with you.
We might as well just go there. Let's just do it. Let's get into the Blaxmen.
No, because I'm gonna keep this all the way 100. Like I'm an X-Men kid, bro. Like I showed you in the Discord. At my mom's house, I have the first season of the X-Men on VHS. It don't get realer. It gets no realer than that, bro. Like when I go, those tapes are probably gonna get buried with me, right? But I'm too old and too busy in my life right now to care about the cast of the X-Men, bro. Like I don't care. I really do not care about the cast of the X-Men. I'm probably not even gonna go see it when it comes out. Just keeping it 100.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it 100. I'm like, just at this point in life, bro, I don't have enough disposable time to devote to even caring about any of this stuff like that, bro. If it's good and it's on my radar, I'll try to make time for it. But hey, bro, I don't have time for a new X-Men movie. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't have time for a new origin story and Cyclops and Jean and Storm and Wolverine. I don't got time for any of that.
Because you're going to get an origin story.
I don't got time for that. I don't. I can't do it, bro. I can't. I can't do it. And not only that, but we're gonna figure out a way to explain how the X-Men have been in the MCU all along, while all this other stuff has been going on.
No. Battle World's gonna just merge everybody together. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, okay.
But I'm saying with the new X-Men gotta already be a part of the MCU, right?
Somewhat.
But now to say you can be a part of the MCU, but just not the same universe, and that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's what the Battle World is going to do. Battle World is going to tie up any loose ends with why we ain't been seeing this character. Oh well, because they're in this different universe. It's all gonna make sense. It's gonna be dumb, but I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, you seen the post-credit scene, Donovan?
Yeah, for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I saw it. It's meaningless unless it's
what happens.
Unless it's Miles Morales or Toby that's going in their universe.
You just said Battle World. The post-credit scene. In the post-credit scene, just basically a new fighter arrives. Like when you press start in a fighting game, like there's a Spider-Man
tracker. Yeah,
there's a Spider-Man somewhere that's not on Earth 616. Okay.
Wait a minute. So you guys are seeing another Spider-Man doing what?
Entering their universe, basically from space. They don't confirm who the new Spider-Man is.
But you see a silhouette of him or what?
No. It's like a little game icon thing.
So there's an app that is created that can track where a Spider-Man is. And at the end of the movie, the app goes off and detects a Spider-Man on an unknown planet. Yo,
that could be Mouse. Well, if you don't see him, that could be an option for Mouse. It could be. It could be.
It might have been before they made $1 billion in the box office. Tom got 3 more. They got this man for 3 more movies.
Maybe they did that for insurance.
Insurance.
For insurance.
Or it could be like the Eternals. It never happened. It could be like She-Hulk. It never happened. Yeah. It could be like Kate Bishop. It never happened.
Never happened.
Riri Williams. It never happened.
Never happened, bro. I mean,
did y'all talk about this list? The all the black shows that got canceled. I'm not the pandering that we're doing right now. I'll speak for myself. I can't speak for y'all. That's not fair.
Go ahead, man. You can't cancel us. I mean, no.
Well, listen.
What got canceled?
This is a show that's uncancelable. But listen.
Yeah.
I like Ironheart. I thought the show was cool, but no. I mean, she was a freaking villain. That wasn't Ironheart. I mean, it was okay. Let me back up. The show wasn't great, but it was entertaining. But like if they never bring it back, I'm okay. I don't think Marvel's racist for doing that. Wonder Man, there was some people. There's a minority group, maybe actually majority of group of people. Maybe I'm in the minority that love that. I didn't. If I watch a superhero show, I want to see a superhero, not a starving artist. I mean, no disrespect to starving artists, but that's just not what I signed up for. As far as Captain America, I mean, you Negroes was just not y'all, but Negroes was just clowning this dude, and now all of a sudden you're just lumping him in because you're trying to make a point. But right now, if they brought Sam Wilson back, then one of you Negroes will be saying anything.
Right, because you went to see it.
I showed up. I showed up. Them.
Monica Rambeau doesn't matter to a lot of black folks because she's not Storm.
Who?
We need to stop capping and making it feel like we're just all inclusive. Oh, inclusivity. No, motherfuckers. You motherfuckers is here for T'Challa, Blade, Storm, and Miles, and that is it. The rest of y'all are like the side cold fries in the McDonald's Happy Meal. And that's how we treat them.
Hold up, Hirsch. Let me ask you something, Hirsch. Let me ask you something, though, right? When it comes to Captain America, right? The opportunity was there. The layup was there. That movie released in February.
Yeah.
Who went to see it?
I did. I mean, I saw it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was decent. But the problem is they neutered him because the original script they ran from. The Serpent Society had all these bad guys in it.
With Seth Rollins.
They shot that movie 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah. The fatigue hit them. It was like, man, this might not work. Give the black guy a chance, man. Come on, what are we doing here?
They seen them election results and said,
"Wait." They saw those election results and said, "Nah,
we gotta go option C."
Look, Captain America, man. Like no one was showing up for these guys, right? Captain America's getting sidelined. Where were you for Captain America's movie, right? Oh, Wonder Man. Where were you? Were you there weekly when Wonder Man got released? Monica Rambeau. They didn't even know who Spectrum is. They don't get.
They didn't know, and they don't care. The only thing they was looking for was when Storm. I'm gonna tell you something else, homeboys. Storm will probably will be cast for this. But if she's not, the amount of we're gonna have to catch buckets to catch all the tears. But that goes back to what I was saying. Like, I love what I made a post about on my page. I love what Kevin Feige is doing and not doing with black characters.
Doing and not doing.
Maybe now, you Negroes will get mad enough to actually do something about it. Versus just, we're going to protest. We're going to force Marvel to do this for us. Maybe y'all going to get to the point to where y'all going to actually go and petition some of these black studios that's sitting all over the place that ain't producing a bunch of nothing and say, look, I got a viable black superhero that needs a little bit of development. Do you mind investing? Here's my press kit. Let's talk. I mean, Tyler Perry, Michael B. Jordan's got a studio. Childish Gambino's got a studio. Y'all gotta be seeing this money, but y'all know y'all can't touch Marvel DC characters. There's plenty of black characters, but Negroes gotta get their press kits together.
So Hirsch, let me ask you this then, man. Let me ask you another question, right? When you say what they're doing and not doing, what do you mean by that?
I hope they don't bring in another damn black character in Marvel. You know why? Because that's what it's going to take for Negroes. See, here's the thing. I said this, what's today? Friday? I said this on Wednesday night. You're talking about stolen Africans and Africans that were traded, those are us, who came over to this country. And after slavery, we built businesses with absolutely nothing. We built HBCUs. Some white folks came in, but we built those all across the country. We came up with all these inventions. And everybody likes to walk around and say everybody wants to steal from us. Everybody want to be black until it's time to be black. But then niggas don't give y'all no black superheroes, and all of a sudden y'all incapacitated. Nah, man, y'all not. This is not black excellence. Black excellence is, we can't ride on your bus. Oh, you're not including us. Okay, we're not going to march. We're not MLK. We're not going to try to make you feel bad about not including us. We're just going to build our stuff so big and bad, and y'all going to eventually follow. Same thing we did with hip hop. MTV didn't even want Michael Jackson on. They didn't want to play Beat It back in 83, 82. And Michael Jackson's music got so amazing, they were forced to do it. And so, except for this time, when we go and create our own MTV, when we go and create our own studios, even we have to start on a Tubi level, it's going to be so loud, y'all going to ask us, and we going to look at you like Rorschach looked at him and say no to your face. We don't need to come back. Now, Monica Rambeau, Storm, and Luke Cage behind me, y'all can use them because those characters belong to you. But as far as all these other characters that are doing well, we're going to ride them. We're going to do our thing. They don't need to be a part of the Marvel Universe.
So was it you that made that post, Hearst?
About what?
Like, because Donovan, you put it in the Discord. Somebody made a post that said like, there's 100, like if 100,000 people supported, every indie comic or something like that, man.
They use BCL as the platform to do that.
Right. Something, Donovan, you know what I'm talking. Somebody posted.
I think Troy said if every single member of Black Comic Lords would buy one book, it'd be 100,000 in sales for that one book.
Nigga, if everybody voted, we would be in a different place. And you can't even get Negroes to vote. If Negroes would stop wearing them bonnets to class, they wouldn't even be having to make their rules. I'm going too far. Y'all might get canceled after all.
No.
Might get canceled after all.
No. Hirsch.
Go ahead, man.
Listen, you can use
Hirsch Uncensored. Yo.
Right. You can use BCL all day long. And guess what? You're partially right. But how do you get a bunch of Negroes that join a group to join a group just to look at pictures? You get a bunch of Negroes that actually are into comics. There's so many different types of people. People really think people are on the internet for the same reason. They join groups. They join farmers groups because they're farmers. Or they join, or they go to, some guys go to clubs not for the girls. They go to try to knock niggas. They go to try to knock niggas' face off. That's the reason they go. Hey, we are going tonight. We gonna try to see if we can catch a Donovan at the party tonight, and Uncle Jack. And it's like 1,000 girls half naked at the damn club. But you're going to see how you can fight. We have a lot of people like that in our ecosphere. They're not here for the same reasons you are. So, I mean, it would be nice if people go and we all go there and have a good time. But what normally happens? Somebody steps on somebody's shoe, and then there's a big problem. Look at what happened earlier this year. From January up until, last month? Comics Explain is, they took off after Comics Explain. Tyler was thrown into the mix. They went after Ripper. They went after us, and then they didn't do that. So we've been busy fighting each other versus making moves, versus making money, dropping, and versus putting our books up. And then now, Marvel says, Black people, what do you mean? Is there a Black X-Men? What do you mean these shows? Yeah, they're canceled. Hey. So what?
Hey, all I'm going to say is hashtag Marvel so white.
Right.
Let's start it right here. I'm getting the t-shirts printed.
Yep. Marvel whiteout.
Marvel whiteout.
because we won't blackout. Because we refuse to blackout. Marvel whiteout because Negroes refuse to blackout.
Yo, Hirsch, man. Now I'm interested. I'm interested. It's like, oh, my bad, brother. I'm asking a lot of questions, but we don't get you to pop out that often.
I don't pop out on my own. Right. I'll be so busy. Hey, right. What you said earlier resonates with me. Resonates with any grown person. I'm too busy.
Right.
See, when you ain't busy, you online crying about something that you don't own. So I get that. And I'll do respect. A lot of these people just want to see their heroes be on TV, and I'm not against that. But we're all grown. If you ever walk into an establishment and they act like they don't want to feed you or the service is crappy, just don't go back. Just don't go back. We're trying to force these companies to do right by us. And this is like every other place. You go to a place and somebody mess up your hairline at the barbershop.
Right. We ain't going back to that barber.
Never. But we keep giving the same people we call them oppressors chances over and over again. And then we got the nerve to say, oh, we need more white people to support our Black books.
Why?
It's not just all Black people. Nigga, what, nigga? What? What? But those are the same people that y'all call. But then next week you'll start calling them oppressors again. If I'm your oppressor, I won't be sponsoring your fixing book. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey,
Like that doesn't make any sense.
hey, Sarge, in the group.
There's not enough black people
Oh,
into
shit.
comics. I tell you where all the Negroes at. The Negroes is at DreamCon dressing up as Japanese characters. Y'all can start with them. Start with them. Tell them about. Here we go. Here go a black Indian right here. Tell them about Abraham. Tell them about Abraham. All right.
Birds, they're not cool, man. They're not on TV, dog.
Yo,
They
They're
got
not on the big screen.
I guess.
so
There's
so
no
Hurt,
cartoon.
when your voice when you're in the group and you giving it up like this in the group internally, what's the response that you get when you express some of this in the group, bro?
What group?
In BCL.
The same stuff you get anyplace else, man. The same stuff you get anyplace else. It is when you, and guess what? I'm not necessarily, I don't think the people that feel this way. So I want to be fair, because a lot of my room is filled with characters that I can buy that are black, but mostly owned by Marvel and DC, because there's only so many black action figures I can collect, and there's only so many books. But as far as action figures, it's filled with Marvel and DC stuff. I got I got one black indie action figure, and I got one independent action figure, but it's not black. But it's the same response you get every place else, and it's just, well, I don't know any black characters outside of Marvel and DC. How do I find them? Where do I go? We can find everything else, though. That's what blows my mind. I think that's what's the most irritating thing. We can find anything else. I guarantee you, some of the people that will watch this video know where to go find some girls tonight.
Yeah.
They know where to go find a pizza that's open past 11 o'clock. And they know how to Google that.
And get the bag of herbs.
When it's time to Google black comics, it's like, so I just type in black comics. What do you think? Are you kidding me right now? But you know what, though? I think really I'm starting to mature and understand that might just be a facade. I think that's a facade. I think a lot of people do know, but a lot of people just don't care. They don't want to. They feel like if I ask you where do I go, I could pacify you into thinking that I want to support without actually doing anything. But that's just
okay. So recast T'Challa.
What about it?
Woo! I mean,
here we go.
Was that a success? How would you grade that campaign, bro?
I think you're gonna have a lot of you guys know this. A lot of people have the content farm right now. So if the trend is to kind of throw some shade and just talk about it for likes and clicks, you have to do that.
Yep.
That's the name of the game. A lot of people have said that they were going to boycott Wakanda Forever because they didn't recast and they don't want no woman playing Black Panther. Whoop. That film in a really, really bad time still made over 700K. I think it was
it made more than Guardians 3.
Yeah, it was a success.
800. Like
people are still going to tip in more. This movie, Wakanda Forever, depending on what Denzel Washington. I'm not worried about the recast. I could care less because if he has a fire ass suit and he's not timid, he'll be fine. The problem's gonna run into is that you're gonna have this dude slobbering and kissing all over Storm if she gets cast. Is that what the fans really want? Did we they did recast the child. And I know they sit back. Kevin Feige was like, well, he didn't say which the child. So he's like, we recast his son. We did what you said.
Yep.
But if they cast Storm, just know he might get up on Storm and y'all gonna have to just sit there and watch it.
And so to that end, this is the other part of it, right? And I kind of get what you were saying, going back to what you said before, in that you like what they're doing and what they're not doing, right? Because there's no specifics here. Okay, recast T'Challa. All right, cool. You'll get T'Challa Jr.
Little TJ.
Right. You'll get little TJ. And guess what? Is that gonna deter you, or is that gonna encourage you to go to the movies? Or
It's not going to encourage anybody, but it's going to encourage some folks. But even the people that are disgruntled are still going to go watch it.
right, but the thing is, they were gonna go watch it anyway. They was
Some
gonna do
of
that
them,
anyway.
I can't. I don't want to say his name on air, but I know one brother that has said it since 2020. He won't be seeing nothing else, and Dion knows exactly who I'm
I know
talking.
who you
He
talking
won't be
about.
watching it.
I know who you talking about, bro.
And you know what? I partially believe out of everybody on this planet, I kind of believe him because he willing. Listen, you know how after the women and children get saved on a boat, and he's like, and some guys be like, okay, I'm going down with the ship. But then as the ship starts to sink, they swim back up to the top, gasp for air. That Negro willing to die. He gonna go down with the ship. He gonna put his life on.
I commend it. I commend it, but it's like, yo, that's there's different hills to die on.
That nigga wait to die on Mount Wakanda.
Mount Wakanda, bro, with the vibranium coffin, dog. Like
this dude wants to die. He wants to die on the vibranium mound itself, brother.
Oh man,
I'm not even lying.
Because I mean, bro, I respect it. I do respect it, even if it, because it's like, yo, like niggas is really ready to catch a fade over a Stan Lee creation, bro.
Yeah.
These Negroes would, if they could jump through the camera and choke me to death, they would.
Right, because you
guaranteed.
So all right, yo, Hirsch, what's the okay? Did your DMs get hit behind that? Was there DMs
about what, the recast?
Yeah, about your opinion on that. Did you get DMs?
No, because Negroes already know that comes with that. That's me. Your DM is not going to change. Like, I'm a little disgruntled about that. Ain't gonna change how I feel. That ain't gonna change how I feel. Nothing. I mean, here's my thing. I'm gonna go watch the movie. If it's good, it's good. I want to say something else about that.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan Coogler hasn't missed yet.
Ryan Coogler hasn't missed. He's missed with the little mustache thing. I don't know what he look like a Mexican. I don't know what's going on with that. But him and Cam Newton got that weird. I don't know what they got going on.
That's money. That's money.
Forget about Black Panther. You know who is really in the news right now, looking crazy? Your boy Kane the Conqueror's new movie with Ben Shapiro. Have y'all watched the trailer?
They dropped.
Oh my god!
No way!
Oh my god! Listen, the trailer dropped. Listen, when you talk about, some people saying it's part of the ritual he's got to go to get himself back in Hollywood. But listen, here's the deal: he's basically playing a professor that's anti-Muslim, basically. And the bunch of these Muslim guys are trying to take over the country, and he's basically like the pro-black, almost Herschel Walker-ish character. And bro, he really leans in, and it's like, yo, they made a real probably far-right conservative film, and he is the lead character. So when black people finally see that trailer, or when it gets a little bit, it depends on how much stuff to do.
Would it drop?
I'll have to check it after.
The trailer is out now. Y'all should play it on the live. Just go play it on live. Play it right now. I don't know. Honestly, Uncle Jack, when you see it, I promise you're gonna get up and walk off and come back and be like, "Oh my God, he's cooked." He will never be a black superhero or villain ever again after this.
He wants to be a working actor, and he's blacklisted. That shit sucks.
Bro,
that's it. But hey, I mean, there's some indie bros out there, man. Some Kickstarter bros they'll take him for $1,000 for the short film, man. No doubt. Like, Louisiana Kid 08 says, man, I try to support any comics, but some of them are sketchy as hell. I supported the Epiphany Engine 2 years ago, and I still haven't got my book. They're not done with that book.
Yeah, they're still cooking.
They're still working on that book.
2 years, brother.
2 years. But yeah, that's just honestly, that's a testimony of the scene. Like, that you can start from when that was announced to right now. You can see a whole bunch of pitfalls and problems that is unfortunately have come out of that project.
You know who I would love to see something from. Well, let me back up. You know who I got mad respect for? The dude with your boy with Delta Dogs. He done got like what 16 issues out.
Yeah, but he just puts in work. He don't do this content creating. Oh no. I mean, he just put in work.
Yep.
Shout out. He got a lot of issues out when other people can barely get 2.
Yeah, he got like 20. He got like 20 plus issues.
Yep. Shout out to Vonell, man.
Shout out Delta Dogs. Yeah,
solid brother, man.
He got 20 plus issues.
There's some people that have crossed my mind to throw some shade on, but that's like,
I mean, look, there's
some people that have crossed my mind, like, bro, y'all.
Well, we might delete it later. Who knows, right?
Right.
We might pull J. Cole.
Because my question is, if it's been 2 years since supporting that title, were there guarantees made in between that period of time that issues were going to be sent out to people who support it?
I thought I saw some, but don't quote me on it. I mean, I thought I saw some guarantees. I think it's going to finish.
It's going to finish.
Huh?
It's going to finish. It just took 3 years longer than it should have.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not a good look. It's just, on a project of that scale with that many creators involved. I know our boy CS3 was working on some of the last finishing pages on it. So I just hope it's worth the wait. At this point,
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not gonna hit like it would have when it dropped off at the same time. I'm gonna be honest with you too. The second best time for it to drop, when that was? When all that drama was going on about Comics Explained, all these YouTubers taking off. Because right in that moment, you had everybody's attention, everybody's antennas was up. And if they would have had it at least done by then and dropped it, it would have been you would have had a lot of performative Negroes say, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. But I think you would have had a lot more press. Now, there's another good opportunity to kind of capitalize on some noise and jump in and say, boom, like surprise, here's the book. That was a good time, ironically enough, because people were, we're gonna be so blackity black this week. And then now look where everybody's at.
I mean, Hirsch, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. That was some of the corniest. That whole situation was so corny, bro.
But it's just, but you know what though? I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad that it happened. You know why? Because
why?
So a lot of times we like to play pretend and lie to ourselves about the community that we occupy. And we love to, in spite of what white folks are doing, we try to puff out our chests. I like to go off of that. I like to go off of data. I like to go off of a lot of different things. I don't always have to go off of pride. I want to go off of data. What are the numbers saying? What are the fans saying when Monica Rambeau when there was a rumor about her having her own movie or TV show, Disney Plus show, and nobody even cared. And now that she looks as to be sidelined, y'all want to performatively pretend like y'all so outraged. See, I watch how people respond to little things like that. And during all this noise that was going on, I watched how 1 week everybody was blackity black. The next week it was, oh yeah, man. See, we don't know how to support each other. Wait. You just got to. We flip flop a lot.
Okay.
We flip flop way too much. So and we're super performative. This performative blackness really gets exposed a lot with comics.
All right, so hold on, Hurt. Let me ask you this though. This is the question I'm gonna ask. Because this is, I think Charles had mentioned this when we was on before. Allegedly, I guess a lot of people who were committed to the boycott, to the DC whatever, they backed out of it because it was in June.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I watched people do that. But I also asked them, well, what do you collect? What black characters do you collect? No response. And so I knew for me, a lot of people. I don't know about the people that actually did the boycott, but I will tell you this: a lot of people that were on the outside fanning the flames, they're not collectors. They're
Right.
activists. They were activists. So
it was a
I heard a
word.
lot of different rumors, but
It
I
was a
heard
word.
that June is also LGBTQ month, and by you doing that, you're gonna bother them.
Look,
So that
Stephanie
was
Williams already said the worst kept secret in comics was that there was a Vixen comic on the way. These motherfuckers knew that there was a book on the way.
I hear a lot of people. I hear a lot of people are saying that.
The end result was already in sight. So all they had to do was pretend that they caused it. It was work, man. It's some WWE shit, man. Straight up.
So post boycott,
hold on, we got Louisiana Kids back. Say the guy who started the Kickstarter, who's over Avid Comics, keeps sending out emails saying it's almost done, but still no book. At least Marvel, DC, and Image are consistent. I mean, appreciate you checking in, man. That's sentiments.
This is the question I was going to ask. You said the worst kept secret was that there was a Vixen comic book coming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the question that I have then is post quote unquote boycott and all of these things on the internet between people and all of this shit here. Post boycott, what were the sales for that book?
Sales for what book?
Vixen hasn't come out yet.
She hasn't come out yet.
Okay. All right, my bad. When is it dropping? When is that book coming out?
Yeah, I want to say it could drop in September, but guess what? Here's the good news and here's the bad news.
Then they already missed the boat if it's September.
No, September. It's gonna drop this year. It might even drop as late as December.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna drop this year. But I'll say this: Stephanie Williams, people love her to death, and I don't have no problem with Stephanie Williams. But guess what, baby? You are on the clock. If this book fails, and it ain't because people. So four things are gonna happen. Either Stephanie writes a really, really good book, but Negroes don't pre-order because that's too much like work. The book still gets canceled. And we'll talk about how dope it was and how nobody showed up. And then you have the people on the far right that'll come out of nowhere and say, "Oh, they didn't market it enough." I'm gonna be honest with you, like as far as marketing goes, like motherfuckers ain't gonna put Vixen on TV. They don't put Absolute Batman on TV. What they do, you have to follow their Instagram, their Facebook, and all that other stuff in order for you to see it. If you don't follow those things, you don't secure you're not like they're not in your notifications. Like you can hit like if you don't click that bell, you're not gonna know. So all this crap about they didn't really promote for Static. Yeah, and also they don't have to because if Static doesn't do well, like that's not gonna hurt DC's bottom line. DC needs 3 people to do well: Spiderman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Black people need Static to do well. Black people need Vixen to do well. But for the most part, like if they do well, great. If they don't, okay. That was our diversity checkbox.
So what are the other 2 things you said are gonna happen? You said 3 things will happen.
So then somebody get some other points.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't write a very good, compelling book. People are performative at first, and then people quietly unsubscribe for that book. They just you don't hear anything in Discord on social media, or when people start talking about it, they never show panels. They just say, "Oh, it was really good. Oh, I picked it up. Y'all should check it out." But if it's very, very vague, it's always a dead giveaway in the Black community. Because when it comes to Storm, when it comes to Black Panther, they're very intentional about what they're talking about. They show panels. They start fighting and arguing over stuff.
It's energy. Yeah.
This energy is different. Now, granted, Black Panther post movie, he's a A-list Black character. Storm, A-list Black character. You're going to get that. They've earned that or whatever, right? They've rites of passage. Vixen's literally going to have to start from the bottom. Yes, she's known, but as far as the essence of who she is and what makes her tick, if it wasn't on the Justice League cartoon, a lot of people just don't know. Okay. They know she walks around with a piece and chain, and that's it. And so Stephanie is going to have to write her butt off. But also as well, those variant covers are gonna have to be amazing. They're gonna have to put Vixen, and I hate to say it, but it is what it is. It's 2026. They're gonna almost have to hypersexualize Vixen to a certain extent to catch people's attention. And
Get
that's
them
sad.
cheesecake sales.
They're gonna have
That
to do that.
cheesecake.
They're gonna have to tippy toe with that. If they make her like this hyper masculine chick, it's not gonna work.
Well, because who's buying the book?
Huh?
Because of who's buying the book.
Because of the majority of who's gonna be buying the book.
Right.
She could also lean into queer culture. And I think queer culture is blur culture now. It's almost intertwined.
Mm.
If you really look at what it brings up, it's almost intertwined. So if she does that, you're gonna have a camp of people. They ain't going for it. So we'll see what happens there. But ultimately, if she gets to 10 issues and the sales are looking solid, I'm still gonna be worried because there's been some books that had solid sales, but then the editor was like, "Yeah, we decided to go someplace else." She needs to have phenomenal sales. You know, people say, "Oh, black people got to work twice as hard." She's gonna need to have phenomenal sales beyond issue 10, and if she can make it past issue 15, she will be second all time with the longest running series in mainstream comics, which is a hell of a feat. The only person, Storm has never made it past issue 15. And the only person that's got them who has the most is Moon Girl, and that was because of Scholastics actually funded her to continue to go all the way up to issue 43, 44, 45.
All right, so Hirsch, so this is an interesting convo here because I'm not really in tune with the comic book scene, to be honest with y'all, but and for good reason, honestly, because a lot of this shit is a headache. Is a headache, but just going back to what you were saying, Donovan, and that this was the worst kept secret. Is it possible that people were in on this thing from jump to make this look like it was a real protest that got real results?
Yeah.
All the way up to the top. All the way up to the top.
You mean Blur Without Fear knowing? Like
absolutely.
All the content creators who joined in on this.
Yep.
I would say it's very possible. I think he knew.
But guess what? Even if he knew, Stephanie Williams and the dude that's doing Steel, they on the clock.
But
Cody Ziegler, it ain't gonna be easy to do Static. Static needs a really, really good. Static had Batman and Beyond and Static, and nobody really batted an eye.
Because
the whole time they was crying about a Static ongoing series, they literally had Static and Batman Beyond, and nobody talked about it.
Because this, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this run on Static is like proper DC Static, right? This isn't a milestone Static. This is him interacting in the mainline DC universe.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You will have no excuse. The black comic book community will have zero excuses.
Well, and honestly, we're probably gonna have the same conversation a year from now. We're probably, I mean, the results all pretty much just like was a Kane and Conqueror, right? You can either kill me or you join me and things continue as usual. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like, I don't know, man. It just feels like we're in these loops.
It's a vortex.
Conversation. It's a vortex. It's like the snake eating its own tail. And it's like, I don't know what's it going to take for this scene to get that big pop of a black character getting the same success as Black Panther that's black owned to kind of trying to trickle down that effect. I don't know, man.
Because if we're looking at it this way, was the Milestone Initiative, was that a success? If we're in 2026 now, and if we go back to where we were in 2021, was this a success? Was it a success?
It depends on your definition of success.
Okay.
If it got new talent in the game, and they're still working.
It got a lot of talent in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
a lot.
So I think it was successful for those who were participants of it. Was it successful for the characters? What is Static in any better shape than he is now than when he was before that? Is
Probably.
Icon better? Is hardware better? I think the animated movie killing that. I think that was the biggest blow because the animated movie can go farther than a comic book.
Yeah, that was there.
And
Yeah,
I
that's
think
definitely
it should not have been a milestone movie. It should have been a Static movie. I don't know. I mean, come on, man. Like Iron Man, you launch it on Static, right? Then hardware comes later.
My phone
Icon
is
comes later.
about to die, guys. So
Oh,
Oh
man.
shoot.
I'm about to get off. But man, it was good seeing you. I'm at 2%, and these third.
Hirsch.
I'm gonna be
Shout out to
Hey,
Hirsch,
man.
man. Shout out to
Triple
Hirsch.
H.
We gonna start calling you Bulletproof Hirsch, man.
Nah, don't do that. I ain't
He'll
bulletproof.
Herschel, man.
Nah, but listen, I hope I'm gonna be honest with you. The only character in this set that's coming, I'm glad I'm getting off because I don't even want to talk about Cyborg. But the only character that I'm like, yo, let's go, is Vixen.
Yeah.
I just want to see Vixen win. Just give me 15 issues. I'm good. If she
All
goes beyond that, cool. I need 16.
Hirsch, before you jump off, when's the next time you going live on BCL, bro?
Ain't no telling, bro. I mean that. I don't know. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, it be sometimes where I need to let them just do their thing. Because if I come in there, I'm just gonna say the same stuff I'm gonna literally say the same stuff I'm saying tonight. As soon as somebody complains or are upset about what Marvel and DC is doing, my go-to button is always, what's going on with the Black Indies? We always have options.
Yeah.
I'm always going to push that until somebody says, you know what, maybe Herschel's got a point. Let me put something together and give it to, and I keep saying Byron Allen, he owns the Weather Channel. And he's got his hands on a lot of stuff. I mean, it would be nothing for him to say, you know what, let me take a chance. I like this product. I like this kid. I like what he's trying to do. If nothing else, let's put a pilot episode, a trailer out there and see what the feedback, see what people are saying.
Yeah. I think you said one major thing. If every attendee of BlurCon on a DreamCon had the same enthusiasm for Black created content as they do for anime and mainstream superheroes, we'd be okay.
Listen, same thing can be said for BCL. We got 104K people, but we know we're not going to be able to get everybody to get in line and do that. And I wouldn't organically want people to try to put a gun to somebody and say, you know what, everybody at DreamCon next year we're only doing real Black cosplay. We're not letting you do. They're not going to do it. But my thing is, so here's where I'm going with that. I got 2%. Here's where I'm going with that. If you don't like what's going on, but then you're not going to try to do anything to change it, stop talking about it.
Yep.
Deal with it.
Yep.
Just deal with whatever comes with it. You're not willing to try or put something together or collaborate or do something, then you're basically saying, I don't like it, but I'm dealing with it anyways because you're not doing anything to try to change the circumstance.
That's
and
life.
Marvel and DC is not the only party in town.
That's the only party that you want to go to.
Only party that you want to go to. And I think you know what else I want to say? We got to be honest about this performative blackness. Just say, I love Black people, but I love white people more in what they got to offer. You just need to be upfront and say that, bro. Wait, man, it's not about that. It's, I like Spider-Man. I can't like Spider-Man. You should like Spider-Man. But I think you're trying to play both sides. One week, it's white people are racist. The next week is, do they cast Storm? Okay, I'm going to put my American flag hat on. Like, what side are you on, bro? Like, deal with it or change. Change the circumstances. Try to get the Black indies, push them, encourage them to do more, encourage them to send their stuff off to the these Black studios. Because right now, man, this is like we flip-flop too damn much. And so I don't even know. Maybe I'm out of place. Maybe I need to pick a certain type of Black. Well, Black people are the monolith. We love to say that, and we ain't ever lied. But it's the weird thing about it is, man, I just think we need to be honest. I want to support Black indies, but I really, really want Miles to be, well, we can do both. But we all know we don't do both. There's always going to be that 80% Marvel and DC, 20% Black indies. And I get it because Marvel and DC has had more years and more time.
Is it actually 20% or is it less than that?
I think it's a good 20. It is sad, but I think it's a good 20.
Okay.
And it turns into 60-40 when you're mad at Marvel. But it's never like 50-50. See, doing both doesn't always look 70-30, 60-40, 50-50. But it should be more of an aggressive 50-50, if nothing else, bro. And we all know we don't do both. I'm at 1%. I gotta get out of here.
All right.
I love y'all. Y'all be good.
Hey, thanks for joining us, man.
All right.
Brother Donovan, let's get a round of applause for Hirsch, man.
Hey, man. Hey, set it off, man. Set it off.
You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say where the sound bar at, man?
Oh shoot. Yeah, you're right. I'm tripping. Where that?
For the culture.
Listen, Hirsch just came through and yeah, man. They her like I'm surprised. Man, like Hirsch will be talking some shit, bro.
For real, man. For real. Hey, man.
But like you were saying, I didn't know because that animated movie was supposed to be like a milestone movie, right? That incorporated the whole universe.
The whole universe, yeah. It was supposed to be a whole kind of like a introduction to Milestone. Louisiana Kid says, I think 3 of the Black comics can continue to run Statics will probably get the longest run. That makes, I mean, technically that would be right up his alley. I mean, they really should just been a Static Shock animated movie, man. I'm sorry. I think the other characters were holding him back. I you know, people love Hardware. Yeah. People like Icon and Rocket. People like Blood Syndicate, but it should have been anchored to Static like Iron Man, and then you get everybody else.
Bro, that would have been so fire. Like by now, they could have had like a trilogy. We could have been like on Static Part 4 by now.
Maybe, yeah. It just goes for, you know, I talked to Hirsch about like, hey, like the printed word can only go so far, right? If Jurassic Park stays on print, do we get the Jurassic Park theme park?
No.
Do we get the merch? Do we get the toys at Walmart, right? If Harry Potter stays on print, do we get the theme park? Do we get the toys? Do we get the candies and the wands and all this other shit? It don't.
If Children of Blood and Bone stays on print,
so we have one less angry author out there.
and you know, that's coming at risk of sounding like an asshole.
Yeah. It's not funny, but it, you know. But no, man, like it like we all grew up on Static on a cartoon.
Right.
Come on, man. Like I didn't even know he was a comic book. My comic book shop had no milestone books. None. So I just thought it was just cartoon character. The longest time.
And you gotta figure, you know, I think that Dwayne McDuffie wanted more people to know Static from being on TV than being on print. That's what I would guess.
Yeah. And he had involvement with the cartoon, so like honestly the best thing, I think the worst blow was canceling that animated movie, man. Even if it wasn't Static, if it was just Milestone in general, that could have got more eyes on it than
because
people just don't read as much. Like it's just, you know what I mean?
And the thing that's crazy about it, my bad, brother. Like the thing that's crazy about it is that you would think, given the Milestone Initiative and what was being pushed at the time on print in DC Comics, as well as just where culture was at during the pandemic era, I have a hard time understanding why that project was so easily canceled. You know, I get it. Yeah, we could say it got canceled because this is a Black project about Black characters with Black people involved. Yes, I understand that. But culturally, where we were coming out of the pandemic, if there was ever a time for something like that to get pushed, it was that time, right?
Right.
So it's for that to go to the chopping block still seems a little odd to me. that it was just that easily decided. No, we don't need to do this anymore.
I mean, yeah, the last bit we have from that whole thing is Static. That's, but it makes the most sense. I mean, Static is the star of the whole run, man. I think at the very least, you have a bunch of very grateful creators who got accepted to that program, and for the rest of their lives, they will whisper, "Hey, what about another Static book? What about another hardware book?" It gave another generation of creators who gave a fuck about Milestone to try to revive it for the rest of their lives. They always will have that gratitude. So 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, like CS3 is gonna be like, hey, let's get another Static book. It's gonna kind of prolong the lifespan a little bit on print. But what he said, man, honestly, of all the Milestone books, Blood Syndicate and Zombie are the best written. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really read Zombie. I read a little bit of Blood Syndicate. That was the original 90s run. Those are pretty good stuff. Duo. Yeah, I didn't really read Zombie. But
so before we wrap up here, bro, because I know you shooting tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm shooting tomorrow and Sunday.
How early y'all on the set, bro?
Well, not my set. I'm shooting some content for a local restaurant here in the 757, and then I'm doing last bit of a TV show for an actress on Sunday. So
damn.
Yeah, it's been good, man. It's been good. I haven't been really doing like third eye stuff. I'm like helping other people in their stuff, and that's honestly a blessing because it's keeping me active and putting my skills in a different way.
That's what's up. Yeah. So I think I got maybe another 15, 20 minutes.
15? Okay. Let's run it. I got 15, 20. We can do that.
So the question I want to ask then is this here, bro. Like we chop it up a lot about movies in the chat. And I think if you look at what's really hit this year, Spider-Man is gonna be the top grossing movie of the year. Michael hit $1 billion.
Michael hit $1 billion.
I don't know if the Odyssey is going to hit $1 billion. I don't know if that's going to hit $1 billion.
I think it might do a little bit less than Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Probably, I think 800 is pretty safe for that.
And that's still pretty big for a rated R movie.
Yeah.
Mario Brothers came close to $1 billion.
I keep forgetting that movie came out this year, dude.
Yep.
I saw it.
Oh, see?
And I saw it. And I keep forgetting that shit came out.
That was a very quick flip from Universal. And at the minimum, between Doomsday and Dune coming out on Christmas, that's at least $1.5 billion in box office receipts, right?
Yeah, we're both of them.
Do you think 2026, in comparison to 2025, is a little bit of a comeback year for cinemas?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you have the biggest box office opening of all time for Spider-Man, and then the Odyssey feeling some of that as well. Last summer, I mean, come on, nothing from Marvel hit. I mean, Superman couldn't even get Man of Steel numbers.
Nope.
It declined. I don't even know what came out last year in the summer.
I'm drawing a blank. Other than Superman and Fantastic Four, I'm drawing a blank.
Some kind of damn, yeah. I don't know. I feel like something Disney came out, made money.
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch came out. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch came out, made a bill.
Yep. And it got quiet. Shit, Toy Story 5 snuck in there and ran off with a big bag this year.
Yeah. Toy Story 5 came, got I don't think it got a bill, but I think it got close.
Right.
Yeah, no, this year was definitely stronger for box office. I think last year Marvel went 0 for 3. Or the year prior they went 0 for 3.
Yep.
Shit. I mean, Supergirl, I think James got in trouble.
Oh,
I think DC is fucked.
Let's get to that.
DC is fucked, dude, because this guy greenlit Clayface movie without Batman in it. And I get it, like, it's artistically, it's cool and all, but you fucking up the game for your characters and the rest of them, dog. Like, why would the fuck would you do a rated R Clayface movie with no Batman in it? Just for shits and giggles. Like,
Doesn't matter if it's good or not.
It doesn't matter if it's good or not. It don't build your shit. Nope. Supergirl flop. The script was, everybody knew the script was ass. You know what I mean? Like this honestly, you should just eternal it and kept them pushing, right? Never happened. Never happened. Supergirl never happened. You know,
what was the point? Like, what was the point in that?
You know what it was? It was just like, hey, rinse and repeat. Let's do Guardians. Let's do Star-Lord with Supergirl, Stargirl, right? Jason Momoa's Lobo, lazy booking, as our boy Jim Cornette would say, lazy booking. The movie looked ugly. It was like desert planet. She wore the suit for like the last half of the movie. She killed the bad guy.
It, right?
Nah, I didn't go see it.
Okay. She killed the bad guy?
She killed the bad guy. I heard slit dude, stabbed him, slit his throat or whatever. Killed the bad guy. You know, so what are we gonna get from this? Well, how's that gonna help? You know, that's gonna fuck up Superman too,
right?
You know what I mean?
Because
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna admit that a year later, I probably was a little bit harsh on Superman.
Yeah,
in that for what they were trying to do with the character, it was successful. They made the point of hope and all of that. The plan was we need the opposite of what Snyder did, and they accomplished that goal.
Right.
I'm willing to give a little bit more grace to that, because that's not an easy thing to do, and Superman is still a difficult character. But all of the other stuff that's circling DC, get it out of here, bro. Pack that shit up.
Creature Commandos, how you start your who watched Creature Commandos, dog? Like,
pack it up.
Peacemaker season 2, trying to connect that to honestly, Green Lanterns, you did Rebel Ridge and Yellowstone with a lantern ring. Like a Western, like I don't know, man. These motherfuckers should be in space,
right? In
different planets. I don't want them in fucking Wyoming beaming up cowboys and shit. And I don't know, man.
And the cartel.
Using the lantern, Green Lantern's might against the cartel and shapeshifters. What the fuck, man? I don't know, dude.
And the other part is like, bro, what do we get out of hearing an announcement for a Mr. Terrific spinoff show on HBO Max that we know isn't going to get a season 2? What do I get out of an announcement for the wild adventures of Sweet Dick Jimmy Olsen?
Sweet Dick Jimmy Olsen.
What do I get out of that? Like, what am I going to get out of that? 6 episodes and then a cancellation. As the week it premieres, you're going to announce that there's no season 2 for it. The week that it premieres, we won't get, brother, we're not going to get to episode 2 of that show before there's a press release that says there will not be a season 2.
But all that's going to lead into the Justice League. I guess. I don't know. I'm bullshit, but that's what you would think you would put it up to. Bro. You got Matt Reeves fucking Batman coming out in 2028.
What the
fuck? You're not gonna do Brave and Bold because you're waiting on Matt Reeves You want Pattinson. So you're lying saying you got your own Batman, but you're really just trying to get Pattinson. So you're fucking up everybody else's shit. Like this is a hot mess. But
the sequel to the Batman could have came out last year. It could have been out this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking 40 years old when that shit comes out and fucking Spider-Verse 3.
Like, bro, what do we get? Like, what? In Gunn,
I do not trust you.
I agree.
Hey, like that credence is gone, man. Like it should have eroded fast.
Yeah,
to go from, it was a little rocky, and then Superman, like, okay, we see the vision, right? We get it now. And then it just right back.
What this looks like now, in my opinion, and look, I'm gonna say this. I think James Gunn is a talented director and a talented writer. It's proven he knows what he's doing in the confines of being a writer and a director.
But
as a creative force or a voice,
a studio head.
Say what?
Like a studio head?
No. Because what this looks like to me now was just a way to get people paid, a way to get some people a check. I mean, don't get me wrong, he looking out for his crew, but this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. In 5 years, we're gonna be talking about another Superman reboot.
Oh my gosh. I don't know sure if DC will ever DC will never reach the heights of the MCU.
No.
Not in our lifetime.
No.
It just won't. It can't.
And think about the balls that it takes. Think about the ball, because I mean, look, we give Marvel a lot of shit, but it takes a lot of balls to constantly be on the set. And always, when they were at their peak, they knew that the way for them to get to the top was to always have something else coming out. Always have something else to look forward to, right?
Yeah.
When Endgame comes, or when Civil War comes out, they're already on the set for Infinity War. When Black Panther comes out, they're already on the set for 2 or 3 other projects. All of those didn't have to be hits, but somewhere along the way, they knew that consistency was the key in everything they were doing here. If the Batman was a certified hit, which it was, and a great film, which it also was, the priority should have been, we need this next joint in theaters within 3 years.
ASAP.
We need to be on the clock. We need to be on the clock to make sure we don't lose momentum for what it is that we just did, right? So for context, let's look at it this way, bro. And I know it's a different time and all of this stuff here, but with all that being said, Batman Begins came out in 2005. The Dark Knight came out in 2008, and Dark Knight Rises came out in 2012. In between all of those, Nolan did The Prestige and Inception, and still managed to get that trilogy out and done with because of consistency. What are we doing here, bro? Like, on what planet does somebody think it's a good idea for the sequel to the best movie that you've had in over a decade to take 6 fucking years?
Unless I did hear there might have been some health complications with Matt Reeves. That's the only thing I could say. Like, okay, you know, if the director, the visionaries down, that you got to put a pause on it. But other than that, they should have found some ways. Look, I mean, you got 2 Superman movies before 2 Batman movies. What? 2 Superman movies before 2 Batman movies.
Yep. So
just like that.
So now the young Batman that you wanted to start off your trilogy with is middle-aged now, playing a younger version of the character. Good job, guys. Good job. This is why you're getting sold.
Yeah, I don't actually. They said the sale they might be fucked with the sale because what the state is suing Paramount.
Yep.
And then the DGA is suing Paramount. And if they don't get the deal done, they have to still cut $7 billion to Warner Brothers, even if the deal's not done.
You read about that.
And they have they got a due date. They got to do it by like June. I watched John Campia and said like they got a date. And because they're getting sued, they're gonna miss this date. And they still have to pay Warner Brothers big money because the deal didn't get done.
So imagine them falling forward and surviving despite all of this, all of these bad decisions that they've made going back to the fucking Snyder cut. I was thinking about that the other day, bro. I was really thinking about that the other day. And if the Snyder cut would have gotten released as people wanted it whenever in 2017, nothing would have changed. It wouldn't have made a lick of difference. That shit wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
That shit wouldn't have made that. We'd still be right here in the same spot, bro.
The Flash would have been the Flash. Aquaman 2 still would have been Aquaman 2. Wonder Woman 2 still would have been Wonder Woman 2.
Shazam
2 would have been like, you know, Black Adam. Black Adam might have been the only thing that would have changed because maybe The Rock wouldn't have got his chance. Potentially.
I forgot about the power play there, bro.
Yeah, the power play wouldn't have worked. Snyder was still rolling in there.
See, when they write the book on all of this, there has to be that little brief chapter right there where $7 Productions tried to come in and do the bully ball.
Try to take that shit. Like, we'll take it from here, Snyder. Try to take that shit, dude.
That gets overlooked in all of this, bro. Like, that's the part of it. Like, that's like I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that. That's like the interim commander in between.
Look, what movie you think The Rock regrets more, Black Adam or the live action Moana? If he could take back one, he probably I think he would take back Black Adam.
Because I mean, Moana 2 hit a bill.
It did a bill. Moana live action flop, but
right,
it was just too soon.
The live action was kind of like the reward.
Yeah,
at the light at the end of the tunnel for Moana. If they didn't do it so soon, after Moana 2, it would have did okay.
It would have done all right. It was bad timing. It was too soon. Plus, half the background was fucking CGI anyway. So what was the fucking point? You went from an animated movie to having animated backgrounds. You know what I mean? But man, the hierarchy. Henry Cavill's back. Yeah, guys. Yeah, he's back. Birds of Prey?
Yep.
Y'all remember that shit? That shit got beat by Sonic.
God. Oh my God.
Right at the precipice of COVID. The shutdown.
Fucking Birds of Prey. Like, listen, they gotta make a documentary on this. There has to be the DC documentary is gonna be fucking epic.
It's gonna be crazy,
yo, my man said, how is The Rock still getting work? His last several films have bombed.
Jumanji 3 that'll fix that.
Yeah, Jumanji 3 is gonna do okay. The Smashing Machine, come on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Rock's on a little bit of a downtrend.
Red One,
flop.
I mean, for about one day, there was an article, just to bring this full circle. For about a day, I think I seen an article online that stunt casted The Rock as Apocalypse in an X-Men movie, bro.
Oh shit! Well, what happened to Rock? Rock got stale. He became a brand. Yeah, he wasn't even acting no more. He was just, you know what I mean? Like, I think who brought that up? Where he's not even like relatable anymore. You know what I mean? Right. Like, The Rock now is different from The Rock 10 years ago, different from The Rock back in WWF. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, there comes a point where you get so much money, you get so much success, you lose. You lose your mojo, you lose your appeal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he'll never win an Academy Award, but he had a good run.
He had a good run. We'll see Jumanji 3, Moana 3. That might,
I know that nigga ain't wrestling again. I know that.
Nah, he ain't getting back in the ring. That Roman Reigns dream match gone.
That nigga ain't wrestling again.
Unless them Saudis, they pay him. Them Saudi kings they're gonna have to cut a nice check, give him some oil profit, oil rigs.
He'll make an appearance at WrestleMania. Yeah. He ain't wrestling again, bro. But yeah, just to bring it full circle, man, I'm gonna just end it on this, bro. I don't give 1/3 of a fuck about the cast of X-Men, bro. Not 1/3. Not 1/3. Not 1/3 of a fuck about the cast of X-Men, dog. Like, it's gonna happen one way or the other. It's gonna be the highest grossing X-Men film of all time, and it's not even out yet.
Yeah.
The thirst, that's gonna satisfy two things. The thirst of wanting to see the X-Men in the MCU is there. And then the other side of wanting to see traditional comic accurate characters and all of that is there. And on top of that, I don't doubt it's going to be a good film. It's going to be great. The X-Men movie is going to be good, bro. But I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. We didn't get Blade.
I'm kind of happy we didn't get Blade, though.
I agree.
Happy.
I agree. They should have never announced.
We got some better instead. We got Sinners instead.
Yes.
We got real art instead. Like, I'm sorry, like there's nothing fucking the MCU could have done to bring a really solid Blade film. Give Ryan Coogler the same money, he makes masterpiece. Like, fuck the MCU Blade, dog. We're real talk.
I agree.
That shit was gonna be half-assed anyway.
I just wish they never announced it.
Yeah, that would have been the thing. Yeah. But hey, we got Johnny Blaze, man.
Johnny Blaze.
We got Ghost Rider.
Like, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, I'm sorry. I'm always gonna step out for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna come outside for Spider-Man.
Ghost Rider. I'm telling you that. I'm not gonna watch Ghost Rider.
I know, I'm good on that. I'm always gonna step out for Batman. The
X-Men, it depends on the trailer. You know what I mean? It's gotta have some it's gotta have some intention behind it, man. Like Doomsday has no intention. It's just
There's
like, hey,
no
nostalgia cash grab. Let's get butts back in seats. I'd rather see Doom 3. Because at least Denny V is gonna, he's gonna deliver some solid art. You know what I mean?
So you'll go see Doom first.
I'll see Doom 3 first because at least it's got intention. It's pinky up. These motherfuckers aren't showing up to set without a script.
Right. the new draft that he typed overnight in between the overnight draft.
You ain't got Ryan Reynolds beefing with RDJ on set and shit like kerfuffle, man. But I'm seeing Doom 3 over Doomsday, man. At least I need some intention. You know what I mean? I hate the nostalgia cash grab when it comes to some of the stuff. It's getting bad.
I'm gonna say this though. I think Street Fighter is gonna be a good palate cleanser for the end of the summer, bro.
Man, Warner fuck MK2. That shit should have came out last October, dog. It should have came out last. These motherfuckers got greedy. Oh, let's go release it in the summer. We'll get the summer box office.
And it died.
It fucking died, dog. They might as well just restart.
There's not gonna be Mortal Kombat 3 is never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen. Just restart. The best they can do is Shaolin Monks on HBO Max, dog. Like, they're not gonna fucking do that, man. Like, well, Louisiana Kid says, I agree. Why would they cast Ali, who's 52 as Blade? It takes about 3 years to get a sequel, so Ali would be 55 in Blade 2 and damn near 60 in Blade 3.
I mean,
I think Wesley said it. Wesley said it best in Deadpool 3, man.
He was right.
He was right. There's only gonna be one.
If Blade, hey, but that's crazy work. They wasted 5 years of that man's career.
This man could have done some fucking movies, dog. He just
off for winning an Oscar.
Yeah, he just in the gym every day. Like, any day now, I'm gonna get the script.
And listen,
doing some martial arts, bro. Like 5 years.
In that scene at the end of the Eternals, do you think he was even on set, or do you think that was just some shit?
He did that shit on his damn phone, dog. I don't even think he went to the booth for that shit. He did this shit on his phone. He didn't even go to the recording studio for that shit, dog.
Shit. All right. Well, look, before we get out of here, bro, you got a last word on Spider-Man, dog?
Hey, like you said, I'm always gonna step off Spider-Man. Spider-Man 6, 5, 6, 7. It's on the way.
Yep.
He ain't going nowhere. Tom ain't going nowhere, man. They're gonna. He's gonna be when his run is done. He's gonna be the live action Spider-Man. He's gonna overdo Toby.
Yep. I say take it all the way to the moon. Take it all the way to the moon, bro.
The spacing is there. He's gonna overtake Toby.
Spider-Man is the top. I think Spider-Man is the top IP in American media at this point in time, bro. Like, that solidified it. $1 billion in a week solidifies it. Nobody's fucking with Spider-Man, bro. Batman ain't fucking with Spider-Man. Superman ain't fucking with Spider-Man. No, top dog is Spider-Man.
That IP was breaking records before the MCU. You don't people gotta forget. Don't forget, Toby had that record. Sam Raimi had that record back in 2002. Yep. They beat Star Wars. I remember that shit because me and my friend, he was a Star Wars man. I was a Spider-Man guy. We were like going over with box office. Spider-Man overcame fucking Star Wars, man, in 2002.
So whenever the MCU gets down on their chips, there will always be another Spider-Man around the corner for them to put other characters in their movies. So it's full circle now, right? At first, Spider-Man was getting put over by the MCU, and now he's putting the MCU over.
Ain't that something? Because now everyone's excited. Now everyone's excited for Doomsday. Oh yeah, I can't wait for the Marvel's back. I can't wait for Doomsday. Like you know what I mean? Like I've been seeing
gonna
that.
Be in Doomsday.
He ain't Doomsday. They gonna be surprised as fuck. Yeah. Oh shit! Hey, I need that next Spider-Verse movie to reach $1 billion.
Yeah,
I need this shit to be. I need it, and nicely, that needs to hit a bill.
Yeah,
Miles needs to hit a bill.
Damn, I low key kind of forgot about that, man.
Yeah, man, they fucking taking forever with this shit too, man.
Wait, what's the date on that? Is that next year?
2028, man. It's fucking terrible. 2028.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have been. That could have wrapped up. That could have wrapped up this year.
Yeah. At least next year. 2028, man.
2028 is crazy, bro. Like, that's another election. So, in the time that it took for them to complete the trilogy of Miles Morales, bro, that's 3 presidential administrations. That's 3 administrations. Yeah. But on that note, bro, we can pack it up, man. We got an hour and a half in here, bro. Shout outs to Third Eye Lens Productions, man. Y'all out in these streets, bro. Big shout outs to Squeege. Shout out to O. Shout out to Jazz. Who else you got in Third Eye, bro?
We got Lynn. We got Mike. We got, man, it's just everybody in 757 making this thing happen. It's a group effort. Chickapon boy. Shout out to South Cat. We making some tracks. My boy Christian. Zariah. Hey, Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana Kid 08, man. Enjoy the convo tonight, gents. When are y'all on again? We are not consistent.
Yeah, listen, bro. Life is life.
Life be life, and we just be fucking having. We just be getting on and just having fun.
Life is life. But listen, brother, if you subscribe to the channel, man, we got content up, bro. We got lives. We got shit in the archives that you might fuck with, man.
Right. For real.
We also got the Discord, bro. I don't know if you're in the Discord.
Can we put the Discord in there?
I've done that one time before, man.
Let me see. Louisiana Kid. Let me see if I can get the link in the Discord. You can join Discord, bro.
Because I mean, we get active in the Discord too. But as far as the recording schedule, I'll keep it a buck, man. Like them days.
Yeah. Them days is done.
Yeah, look, yeah, man. I ain't gonna say that it's over and done with, but every now and then we'll go on a little killing spree, man.
Right. All right. Well, I put the Discord link up. Hopefully, you can copy and paste that in your browser, man. And if not, I'll put it in the comment section on the live when we're done.
Yep.
So hopefully you can join through that, man.
But yeah, brother, go ahead, hit the button, man. We'll get up out of here.
Right. We out, y'all. Appreciate for tuning in. Peace.
Yeah, man.